Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
With students returning to classrooms later this week at this Macomb County High School, tonight we're taking you inside to see firsthand their safety plan for in-person learning.
21, I got a car that's taken off. She's highly intoxicated.
We begin with a 17-year-old drunk driver leading Oakland County deputies on a chase. She had no business being drunk and should have never gotten behind the wheel.
17-year-old took deputies on a wild police chase through neighborhoods in Pontiac. Priya Mann has the dash cam video and shows us the trail of damage the teenager left behind.
The teen hit that light pole first, which is about 100 feet away. She then hit this fire hydrant, knocked over this utility pole, and crashed into a van that was parked on the street. And the impact was so loud, neighbors woke up terrified.
A loud boom, like a couple, it was like boom, boom. And you would think that it would hit a house.
This Pontiac mom first checked on her kids and then ran outside.
Both cars were sitting right here. The tire was over there, and they were completely totaled.
21, I got a car that's taken off. She's highly intoxicated.
A high-speed police chase through neighborhoods in Pontiac finally ended when the teen crashed. Oakland County deputies pulled over the vehicle for a traffic violation just after midnight early Monday morning. A man was driving, and police say the girl beside him was drunk and had vomit on her shirt.
When I came out, I saw her hanging out the window, like just letting them know, like, I don't have anything, but you can tell that she wasn't in her right mind.
The 17-year-old girl told police there was a gun in the car. That's when police told the driver to get out of the vehicle. While deputies were talking to him, she opened the passenger door and fell out onto the ground. She got back into the car, then jumped into the driver's seat and sped off.
She just wiped out.
Neighbors say it's a miracle she didn't hurt anyone while speeding, driving recklessly, and suspected of being drunk.
It made my heart fall into my stomach. If that van wasn't right there, I believe she could have went through the fence and hit the house or hit my car. So it could have been a lot worse than what it was.
And here's a close-up look at the damage the suspected drunk driver did to this van that was parked on the street. This damage and that dash cam video, powerful reminders not to drink and drive. In Pontiac, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Oh boy. All right, Priya, let's check in with Ben, who is tracking another round of storm chances.
Ben, is there a chance for severe weather tomorrow?
Yeah, Karen and Devin, I think tomorrow, Wednesday, and then possibly Thursday as well, as we close out a very summer-like work week. We'll start out with what we had today, which was that line of thunderstorms. Came through at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Wasn't much. You can see it just sort of fade pretty quickly. But at least in the onset of it was packing a punch. We did have a report at Willow Run, 71-mile-an-hour wind gust. That is hurricane strength, or pretty close to it. As that storm got going there earlier today. Severe risk for tomorrow is marginal. Once we get into Wednesday, that goes elevated to slight. So that's a category 2 out of 5 there on the scale. And then we could see another round on Thursday. In fact, tomorrow's thunderstorm chance is going to be coming in the morning. So coming up, we'll time that out. We've got a brand new 11 o'clock advisory on Laura and Marco. We'll go to the Gulf and show you a strengthening hurricane there in just a few minutes. Guys?
All right. Thank you, Ben. Tomorrow afternoon, Governor Gretchen Whitmer will be updating the state's response to the coronavirus crisis.
Governor's going to hold a 1:30 briefing, 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. You can watch it live on air, and we'll stream it for you at clickondetroit.com. Meanwhile, today, the state reported 868 new cases of the virus and another 4 deaths. Other headlines: due to an outbreak of cases on the campus at Central Michigan University, Isabella County has declared a health emergency and is now limiting outdoor gatherings in Mount Pleasant to 25 people. Indoor gatherings will be limited to 10.
Meantime, heavy-duty protocols are in place at De La Salle Collegiate High School over in Warren as students return this week. The state has allowed individual schools to come up with their own plans, and De La Salle is going with in-person learning. As our Mara McDonald reports, before the students enter the building, they have an app to fill out.
The temperature come right on the floor.
It sure did.
Yeah.
Director of Advancement Greg Essler taking us through what the students will go through as they enter. Thermographic cameras will scan them, anybody with a high temp, and an alarm sounds.
If the student does have a high temperature, we take them immediately to the isolation room, where there's a medical person on staff throughout the whole school day.
De La Salle spent the summer consulting doctors and logistics experts on how to make this work. For starters, freshmen and sophomores will enter a different door than juniors and seniors. They're only at their lockers twice a day to put in or take out their coat.
We actually had a logistics expert come out and study the traffic of students. So there'll be monitors to make sure that the boys are, not hanging out.
Flow will be controlled. Classes are going to 80-minute blocks with assigned socially distanced seating. So if a student does become sick, those around him can be easily quarantined. Masks are a must. Plastic shields are up. An EPA-approved virus-killing spray will clean everything down after each class. De La Salle is willing to share its 36-page plan with other schools. You see, the state has left each individual school or district to make its own decisions.
We've got over 800 school districts in the state of Michigan. They have unique challenges and unique opportunities, and that's why it can't be a one-size-fits-all. These are decisions that have to be made at the local level.
It's our Mara McDonald reporting, and again, the briefing from the governor tomorrow at 1:30. Other news tonight, a drive-by shooting in Pontiac caught on a home surveillance camera. That's a lot of gunfire. The video shows two vehicles at the intersection of Mechanic Street and Rose Lawn. Two men from the gray vehicle get out and start shooting at the vehicle turning at the intersection. The two men inside were injured, though, just from the broken glass. Deputies are asking for help identifying the shooters. So if you've got any information or saw anything that might help, you're urged to call the Oakland County Sheriff's Department.
An investigation underway tonight after a 20-year-old Southfield woman is declared dead, only to be later found breathing again at a funeral home. On Sunday afternoon, EMS was called to a home where the woman was unresponsive. The Southfield Fire Department says paramedics worked to revive her for about 30 minutes before telling the woman's mother she did not make it. Well, today, that mother told Local 4 Defender Sean Lay Cole's funeral home in Detroit called her later that day saying her daughter was alive and breathing.
The lady said, ma'am, your daughter is on her way to Sinai Grace Hospital. She's breathing. She's alive. Your daughter is breathing. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean she's breathing? Somebody pronounced my child dead and she's not even dead.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm devastated that my daughter is going through what she's going through.
Meantime, the Southfield Fire Department put out a statement today reading in part, the Southfield Fire and Police Departments followed all appropriate city, county, and state protocols and procedures in this case. The city of Southfield is currently conducting a thorough internal investigation, in addition to the Oakland County Medical Control Authority, which will be reporting their findings to the state.
The Republican National Convention kicking off tonight in a mostly virtual event. President Trump made an appearance and, in fact, plans to do so every night of the convention this week. Alice Barr has the highlights from night one.
Welcome to the 2020 Republican National Convention.
On night one of the Republican National Convention, a parade of speakers both celebrating and defending the record of President Trump.
One leader took decisive action to save lives.
The pandemic taking center stage as the president honored frontline workers.
You represent an incredible group of people.
A doctor and coronavirus survivor crediting the Trump administration for expediting new therapies.
President Trump truly moved mountains to save lives.
The convention speakers downplaying the country's stunning death toll, more than 177,000 lives lost, and millions of Americans still unemployed and struggling to put food on the table. Donald Trump Jr. standing behind his father and attacking Democrats at every turn.
Biden's radical left-wing policies would stop our economic recovery cold.
The program diving into the culture wars with speeches from Mark and Patricia McCloskey, the St. Louis couple that pulled guns on Black Lives Matter protesters marching through their gated community.
Democrats no longer view the government's job as protecting honest citizens from criminals, but rather protecting criminals from honest citizens.
The president's personal friend, football great Herschel Walker, coming to his defense.
It hurt my soul to hear the terrible names that people call Donald. The worst one is racist.
Senator Tim Scott making the case that President Trump is the best choice for the black community. The president and his party setting the tone for this convention and for what they hope will be 4 more years in the White House.
Alice Barr, Local 4.
All right, so of course, be with us tomorrow night. Second night of the convention here on Local 4 and on clickondetroit.com. Tomorrow night includes First Lady Melania Trump, who will be speaking from the newly renovated White House Rose Garden. Coverage begins tomorrow night again at 10 p.m.
still ahead tonight at 11 after catching a break. The Gulf Coast now bracing for its biggest threat.
Preparations underway tonight as Tropical Storm Laura continues to gain strength.
But first, the fiance of the man shot in the back multiple times in Wisconsin is now speaking out about the shooting that happened right in front of their children.